everyone. It's your girl Siquoyia Blue. Hope everybody doing all right out here in these streets. Today, I want to talk about how it's never too late. When I was growing up, when I was fully focused on just music and that was it at the time, because it's all I thought I could do, people used to always tell me, oh, if you don't make it by 25, then you can't make it with music. Now, and this is whatever making it means to you, because make it mean anything to somebody. Somebody might not want to be famous with music. Somebody might just want to get a recording studio and just put music out online. It's just whatever. At the time, making it meant fame because I thought fame meant money. But I know nowadays that it doesn't always mean money. So, at that time, I was impressionable, because I was younger. And looking back, I'm like, that's not true. You can actually do whatever you want at any time you want. There's no rules to this thing. Everything's made up. So if you want to start at 50 doing music, you can. If you want to start at 50 to become a lawyer, you can. There's this thing in society that wants to put a cap on you, especially women. And I just don't think it's fair. And I think we have to keep pushing to let people know that you can do anything at any time, because time's going to go by anyway. And right now, time's going by so fast, you can't even keep up with it. So you might as well just start doing something you want to do. And anybody around you that want to tell you can't do it and want to talk some salt into your game, then you need to get rid of them. You got to cut people off. And I know it's just a tough thing, but I don't even care if it's relatives. You got to cut them off, or at least put some distance in between you. And, and also just jealous people, like be aware, see who is just jealous and trying to pull you down because maybe they didn't get what they wanted in life. Maybe they're too scared. So they'll try to tell you, oh, you're too old to be doing that. No, you're not. You're not too old. You can do anything you want. And health matters. Do I think people should, start working out in your 20s, start eating right? Yes, because it helps longevity. It helps you be able to have more energy to do things as you get older, but it doesn't, nothing stops you from doing anything you want to do. And I'm going to tell you the story about, I forgot her name. It was this lawyer that killed herself maybe 2 years ago, Chelsea. I'm trying to find her name, but a lot of people probably know the story. But if you Google Chelsea, the lawyer that killed herself, it was a crazy situation because she said that she felt like she was getting too old and stuff, like she was getting older, and she was only 32 and she felt like she wasn't where I guess she wanted to be. Now I think somebody in history probably whispered in her ear or something and said something, and she's like, oh, maybe they're right, whatever. And she took it upon herself to jump from a hotel and kill herself. Well, not a hotel, it was actually her apartment, I believe. And I was like, dang, you're only 32. She was gorgeous. She was intelligent. She just had a lot going on for her, and I think she won Miss America too, but I forgot which year, but she was just a talented lady. She had enigmatic vibes about her. She'll get on social media, people follow her. She had a big following, but somewhere down there, she was worried about getting older. She was depressed about that. And I think that's sad. I do think we attract what we keep thinking about. I think we can all live a great life until we out of this thing. What's the alternative? Dying young? Why not want to grow old? What's the alternative? It doesn't make any sense not to want to grow old, because that means you're living. You get to live and see the earth. There are things that we all don't like about what's going on. Yeah, but you still get to live, and who wants to die young? So, it's one of those things where I feel like maybe if the right people was around her, she could have been here today. So, and there's other stories probably like hers that we don't even know about, but that one was a big story about 2 years ago. So I say that to say, just go after whatever you want to do. It don't matter what age you are. Time's going to pass anyway, and get away from the naysayers or anybody that don't understand you, or at least take some distance away from them so you can focus on what you need to do. And just know that the universe is conspiring to help you make it. Everything is whatever you put out and you want it. If you want it bad, you will get it. Sometimes things do they happen overnight? No. Can it happen overnight? Yes. But just know that if you give up, then you're not going to get it. That's just the bottom line. So just keep going out there and make sure you just keep a positive disposition as much as you can. Look at the mountains as one thing to tackle, because life is not going to be cherries and puppies and kittens. You're going to have things that's going to happen where it's going to knock your plan out of place. You're going to be like, God dang, I was doing this, and now I got to do this. Now I got to pay this. Now I got to talk to this person. Don't worry about it. You don't let that bring you down, because if you do, then you can't get to the goal. So, like I said, just keep your head on the swivel, keep going, try to practice stoicism. And stoicism is just staying out of your feelings all the time. It's okay to get into your feelings and understand it and adjust it. I'm not saying don't understand your feelings, but stay out of your feelings at the same time so you can focus on what you need to do, because we only got one life in this dimension, and that's that. So everybody stay safe out there. Got some more cool content coming up. I thank everybody for rocking with me thus far. If you can subscribe and share, that'd be great. That helps the channel grow, and it helps people get to know about me and what I'm trying to do. So thanks, everyone. Peace.